Yo, yo. What up, y'all? What's going on? You already know what it is. It's your man Fresco Wave, aka the Fresh Guy. Another video. Back in the building. You know how I'm giving it up. Like I do each and every week for y'all. So first off, make sure we getting these likes up. Make sure we getting these subscribers up. Hit that YouTube page, which is Fresco Worldwide. Fresco Worldwide on the YouTube page. Make sure you liking the page, sharing the content, subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Likes, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes popping. Let's get these subscribers popping. All about likes. We need likes to go up, like just up, all the way up. It's through there. It's up. You know what I'm saying? So let's get these likes and subscribers up. But y'all see what's going on. Y'all see the title. For a lot of y'all that checked me out yesterday, I did a part 1 to what I'm talking about tonight. You know what I'm saying? I did a part 1. So I'm doing a part 2 because I really want to try to get more interaction with a lot of people, because when I did it the previous day, it was more like kind of like in the evening time / afternoon. You know, I'm thinking a lot of people were still at work, this, that, and the third. Or maybe just ain't want to talk about it. But we're going to try again for a part 2 tonight. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get some interaction going on. Also, if anybody want to go live, one-on-one, we can do it. You know, don't be shy. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the interaction going. Let's get the vibe going. You know, so if you want to go live, one-on-one with me about this topic, we can do so as well. But y'all see what it's hitting on. We talking about church music being played in clubs and sports bars. This is part 2. We did part 1 yesterday, so we doing part 2 right now. So I want to get everybody's opinion about that. I want to know what's your views on that. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all yesterday, I'm not a religious dude. I can't tell you about the Bible from front to back. None of that. But what I will say is, me personally, and let me just give y'all a little backstory. Let me give y'all a little background of why I'm even doing this topic. Like I said yesterday, the past couple weeks, I've been to a few spots. You know what I mean? Not really, sort of like a club, not really a club, but, you know, mostly sports bars. You know what I mean? So, nonetheless, been to a couple spots, and within these spots, you would hear your hip hop mix and all that, you know. But within the mix, they will probably play, I say probably maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes worth of church music or whatever like that. You know, not your traditional, well, nah, I heard some traditional church music in there too. But, you know, nonetheless, they playing church music in a club / sports bar environment. So as I'm listening to this, I don't know, y'all. It just didn't sit well with me. Like I wasn't really feeling it. So nonetheless, I don't agree with it. I don't think it should be played in clubs and sports bars and things of that nature. I just feel like that's not the environment for that. You know, true, you're going to have your people that say you could worship anywhere and it doesn't matter and this, that, and the third. But the type of stigma that society places, you know, on religion and church and all that, to me, if we going off of those standards, to me, they don't go together. To me, that's like trying to mix oil and water. It don't go together. You know, certain things should just be kept for certain things in certain places. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna listen to church music in your car, while you walking, at church, or that kind of event that warrants that kind of music, then that's cool. It's just like, if you got to look at it like this. If you're going to a Wu-Tang concert, you don't want to hear no Usher or Chris Brown or nothing like that. If you're going to like a little baby concert or something like that, you're not going there to hear no Beyonce or Mary J. Blige or nothing like that. You going there to hear Lil Baby. You going to hear that. You going there for that type of vibe. So my whole thing is, when I'm in the club and I'm in a sports bar, I'm there for a certain kind of vibe. I'm not there to hear no gospel music. I'm not there to hear no church music. I don't want to hear that. Nothing against it. I don't have a problem with it. But when I go certain places, I go there for a certain vibe. It's all about the vibe for me. You know what I mean? I'm not going there to hear that. If I wanted to hear church music, I would go to an event that would warrant and play that kind of music. I would go to church. I would listen to it in my car. I would listen to it at home before, whatever. But when I come to the club or I come to a sports bar, I'm coming to hear that hip hop. I'm coming to hear that cursing, that crash out shit. I'm going in there to see chicks dance and shake their ass. I'm going in for all the bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it all the way 100 with y'all. Like, I'm going there to hear that kind of music because that's what type of vibe I'm on. That's just what my mind at the time. Della says that back that ass up. Exactly. You know what I mean? I'm coming there for that kind of vibe. I want to see ass shaking. If they happen to play a song that I know, I'm gonna rap the words and I'm gonna be cursing with it. Like, that's just what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So the fact that now we have people trying to intertwine church music or gospel music, in a club, in a sports bar type of setting, I don't agree with that. I think you should keep that. You know what I'm saying? I think you should keep that elsewhere. Let me shout out a few people that's on there. Shout out to Della. Shout out to Ben. What up, me, Shaq? What up, homie? Shout out to Shelly. Della says church music don't belong in a bar or a club. I absolutely agree. That's my whole point for making this video, is to tell people that, to me, that's not the place for that. You know what I'm saying? So in the one particular place that I was at, and shout out to Shorty. I don't know the lady name or nothing like that, but she was MCing on the mic or whatever, and she said, we gonna play church music up in here. We gonna praise God. I don't care if y'all like it or not. This, that, and the third. Hey, she's entitled to her opinion. She's entitled to how she feel. Me personally, I don't agree with that. I do not agree. I want y'all to picture this, all right? I'm finna go somewhere with this. I want y'all to picture this. To me, that is equivalent to a stripper stripping to church music. Now think about this for a minute, fellas. And ladies, because ladies like strip clubs too. You going to a strip club, right? This is what your mind is on. Your mind is on, you going there to see some naked women, whether they get fully naked or not, naked, topless women. You going there to see some ass shaking, right? So, when you think of a stripper stripping, you thinking of a stripper stripping to a stripper kind of, a stripper type song. A type of song that strippers may dance to. You can't tell me that shit just wouldn't fuck up your I ain't gonna say fantasy or whatever like that, but it's not gonna fuck up your moment if you see a stripper come out and she starts dancing to church music. That shit gonna mess your whole psyche up. I know it would for me. It would just throw my vibe all the way off. It would throw my vibe completely off. So that's what I'm saying. It's a time and a place for everything, y'all. And again, you're going to have those people that come out and say, well, It shouldn't matter. You can praise God anywhere. You can worship anywhere. This, that, and the third. I understand all that, but when it comes to playing church music in a club or a sports bar, or we gonna even say strip club, a strip club, that ain't the ticket, y'all. That ain't the ticket. It shouldn't be done. I don't know where this trend coming from, or people doing it, but that ain't the place for that. Because again, people don't come there to hear church music. If people wanted to hear church music or gospel type music, they would go to church for that, or they would play it in the privacy of their home. So, that's just my opinion on it. That's how I feel about it, and I feel real strongly about it. It's just morally, you know what I mean? If we talking about some morality type stuff, that just ain't the ticket, y'all. It ain't the ticket. It ain't the ticket. So, hopefully more people can tap in with me right now. This is a great topic. Y'all let me know what's up. You know what I mean? All y'all religious folks, church folks, whatever, let me know how you feel about it, So I'm gonna hang tight to see if a few more people will, state their opinion about it. But other than that, that's how I'm feeling on it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm feeling on it. I feel like it shouldn't be played. I feel like keep that kind of music for certain kind of events. You dig what I'm saying? Or keep that for church or your home, your car, whatever it is, you choose. But in a club, sports bar, strip club, nah, that ain't the ticket. That ain't the ticket, y'all. So, shout out to everybody that's tapped in with me. Again, let me know what you think. You see the topic. You see what's going on. I'm going to give it a few more minutes to see if anybody else is chiming in. If not, I'm going to wrap it up. But just a few quick reminders. Like I said, make sure Gospel Festival. Della says a Gospel Festival. Absolutely. Events like that. Gospel festivals, church festivals, whatever. That is the proper time for that. But not in a club or a sports bar, because, again, I don't come there for that. I come there for one specific thing. You know what I mean? I come there for a certain vibe. And church music, I'm not coming there for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But a couple quick reminders. Make sure y'all hit the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Like, share the content. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Fresco Worldwide. That's my brand. That's what's going on. Also, make sure y'all still supporting the wave. We still got some things cooking up for the new year. So be on the lookout for that. Also, you see the shirt. Yuck Shots. Let me stand up in case y'all can't see it. But, you know what I'm saying? Yuck Shots. That's the other show we got popping on right now. I've been sharing that content on all social media platforms. So you can check it out. It's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We got it posted every year. So Yuck Shots episodes 1 and 2 is out right now. Now Della says, how about people club dancing in church? Shaking my head. That's another problem. Nobody should go to church and see. I shouldn't see no girls twerking on another guy in church. Again, these are the stigmas that society has attached to religion and as it comes to church. I didn't make this up. This is what society, they put church and religion and all that in a certain box. So it's like you don't want to you try not to intertwine that with anything secular or whatever like that. But, so, yeah, Della, I'm with you on that. You shouldn't be grinding up on nobody in church. That ain't the place for that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another great point. That's another great point. But, what I do know is nowadays, and shout out to my cousin, Low Key, he just put me on something new today. He said they got trap church music. I never heard of that, but he said, yeah, it's a genre called it's trap church music. So who would have known? You know what I mean? I wouldn't have never thought about that. So I guess they got trap church music popping now. So, hey, to each his own. Everybody like what they like. Again, when I speak my stuff, when I do Fresco speaks or, whatever, this is just Fresco speaking his piece. I don't expect everybody to feel how I feel. Hell, I don't expect most of y'all to agree with me with my thoughts and views, but guess what? They're my thoughts and views. This is how I feel. You know what I mean? Because trust me, I don't expect a lot of y'all to agree with what I agree with and stand on the kind of stuff that I stand on, which is fine. You know what I mean? That's what makes the world. I've said it and I've said it time and time again. That's what makes the world, that everybody can have a difference of feelings or opinion, and we all don't have to necessarily feel the same way and agree on the same shit. So that's the beauty of life. You know what I mean? We all can have a difference of opinion, and hopefully we can all still rock out and be cool. But I've seen people fall out over difference of opinion or difference of likes because they like something different than what the other person like. I done seen people fall out and end friendships over that shit, which is bogus. You know what I mean? If ain't nobody talk about killing, raping, or murdering, what the fuck do it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day. But that's neither here or there. I'm about to get ready to wrap up. Shout out to everybody that tapped in with me that, offered up an opinion. Shout out to Della and a few others that tapped in. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the YouTube page, Fresco Worldwide. Hit the YouTube page of The Wave as well. The Wave, Fresco Worldwide on all social media platforms. We got music out. We got clothing out. I mean, we got it all. We got it all. So, y'all want to get some gear, shirts, whatever, get at me, hit me up, DM me, all that good stuff. So, once again, I'm out this thing. It's your man Fresco Wave, a.k.a. the Fresh God. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. I'm going to catch y'all later on in the week. 100. Peace.